Whoever steals a man and sells him, and anyone found in possession of him, shall be put to death. In many ancient cultures, like the Code of Hammurabi, kidnapping was only treated as a capital crime if it was a nobleman's son, similar to the murder. It was a law-protecting status. But in God's mishpatim, in verse 16, God makes no such distinction. Whether the victim was wealthy or poor, sold into a foreign land, or still held nearby, the penalty was the same. This reveals God's view of the sanctity of life. He is not a respecter of persons. He created life, and it is precious. This verse teaches us that human liberty isn't a gift from a government. It is a property right owned by God Himself. When a person is kidnapped, the perpetrator isn't just stealing a human, they are attempting a hostile takeover of what exclusively belongs to the Creator. To enslave another by force is to claim ownership over something God has already put His name on. And while most of us will never literally kidnap another person, the heart of Exodus 21:16 still speaks to us today. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, Jonathan preached a sermon about worldly slavery versus biblical slavery. Worldly slavery doesn't care about the individual and is wicked and forced. And biblical slavery was a temporary slavery. Unless the slave chose to stay with his master, it was for a season to get that man back on his feet, so to speak. He was to work off his indebtedness and to be put back into society, hopefully as a productive member of society. So we need to have the proper mindset and ask ourselves, how do we treat the freedoms that we have and the dignity of the people around us? I want you to think about this in our digital age that we live in. We might not steal a person. We might not steal a person's body. But we often try to kidnap their reputation through gossip or own their time, or maybe you use emotions to control or manipulate people. And when we treat people as tools to be used for our own ends rather than the image bearers of God, we are treading on sacred ground. God's Word reminds us that every person you meet, your spouse, your employee, the person behind the counter, is God-owned. God owns them. When we realize that their liberty is a gift from God, it changes how we speak to them. It changes how we value them. It moves from a heart of, what can I get from you, to how can I honor the God who made you?